Hello and welcome. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've already seen a trailer for GTA 6. Here in this video we'll be going through the screenshots and looking at the details in the screenshots, the animals, the vehicles, everything we should be able to do in the game. After 2 years, Rockstar at last decided to release the goddamn trailer, and what's good to stay on the website on rockstargames.com. In this video we'll be going over what we'll be able to do in the game based on the screenshots and what animals and such will be in the game. First of all, it's coming May 26, 2026 on the consoles, and PC will probably come out a year later in 2027. Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. But when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America. In the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida. Right? Forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Right? So it would be like a teamwork. It would be like GTA 5 with the 3 players, but with 2. And romance activities. I mean, look at the detail here. First of all, the blur. The lighting just looks completely lifelike. All the windows have depth. This looks incredible, and you see the individual hairs on his arm. Just crazy details, and the seams on the clothes look amazing. Right, so the first protagonist, Jason Duval. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Well, that ain't good, is it? Jason grew around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys, doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. Alright, that's not really the best talent, is it? It might be time to try something new. So this here's Jason. You can see every single hair on his arm. It's incredible. And normally clothes are kind of like jagged, but this is completely smooth and perfect, pretty much. Like you can see the individual pores on his skin, which is just incredible detail. And the reflection on his eyes, I don't know how they managed to do that. It's because they do everything in-house, you know. Like Rockstar, they don't use any third-party software, and if they do, they just completely integrate it into their engine. That's all proprietary. But I mean, look at the textures, it's just insane. And this is running on a base PS5, I believe. Based on the trailer, which says captured on PS5, not PS5 Pro. So the PS5 Pro version is going to look even better. And you know, compared to the last trailer, this trailer looks significantly better, and they still delayed the game. So imagine what it's going to look like when it actually comes out. It's just going to be, it's going to look a bit better than this, and that's saying a lot. Bottles look incredibly realistic. You know, one thing they've really done really well is add imperfection to the world. I mean, here's maybe not the best example. It looks a bit too perfect here, and this looks kind of very clean. But I mean, generally speaking, moving on. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. Alright, so Jason will be mostly covering. I think Lucia is going to be like the one who has the crazy ideas, and Jason just kind of, you know, follows through with them and just, you know, is a backup kind of like a Batman and Robin. But nah, I'm not going to say that. He's just like, he just supports her in everything she does. I don't know. I mean, look at the detail here. It's just incredible. That is just incredible detail. Wow. The hairs. The grainy texture here on the gun. It's unbelievable. You can see every single hair. Amazing. It's like a movie at this point. I mean, look at this as well. You could, if there's a slightly lower resolution, you could literally say that this is a photograph, a real one, and people would believe you. Not you know, having a good time there. I'm not sure what kind of car this is. It looks like a new Comet. Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Okay. Life has been coming at her, swinging ever since. Fighting for a family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sherlock got her out. Lucia's learnt her lesson. Only smart moves from here. Look at the detail here. You can see the wetness from the pool. It's remaining, and it's just small things like this. Towel here. The towel is just insane. Every single bit of fur on a towel is visible. I mean, that's the only imperfection I've seen up to now, and that's a strawberry clipping, and that's just an extremely small detail that literally doesn't matter. Look, you can see the reflection, high resolution reflections on the bloody sunglasses, of all things. Incredible details. On the lip, the gloss on the lip is just incredible as well. I think you'll probably be able to do makeup stuff with Lucia in customization, have different jewelry and so on. That would be probably a hair growth mechanic, like with Red Dead Redemption 2, actually. Life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favour, Lucia's committed to her plan, no matter what it takes, but she's kind of the leader of the two. And, the decision maker. Bit of artwork here, making a lot of money. Legitimately, obviously. Just kidding. Only in Leonardo. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. That's good. What? Cal Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? He looks like a traditional neckbeard kind of guy. Bunch of tattoos, a bit fat. Probably watches porn. Jason's friend and fellow associate of Brian's. Cal feels safest hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. Yep, like I said. Look at this dude. They're best buddies. Looks like he's in the zoo. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So this game's gonna have a zoo. Bunch of animals in there. Duffel bag. Looks like a hangar. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. So it's probably like the crazy out there dude, conspiracy theorist, thinks that crazy shit's going on. The comedian dude. Look, all the drinks spilling in the pool. That's quite good detail. Sweat looks amazing. Like amazingly detailed. Not like, don't think it looks good in that way. Playing a pool game, you'll be able to play pool in this game. It's pretty much a given, I say. He looks incredibly similar to Arthur Morgan here. And that's cool. You can see like NPCs will have small animals on the shoulders, just a lot of variation. One thing I've noticed is that every single NPC looks different. Maybe there's some kind of random generation in there. Pretty good details. The psychopaths are in charge, get used to it. Carl's at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. There are a few must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. Alright, let's have a look. Vice City. Beautiful. The glamour, hustle and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel art deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach to the bustling panaderias, I don't even know what that means, of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of Tishawaka flea market, out to the Vice City port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Might be able to drive cruise ships in this game. I mean, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Plane there. Details are just insane. Beach. Lighting. This is going to be the most stunning game ever. It's like 2 generations ahead. I mean, look at all the action as well. People playing basketball. Birds flying. Helicopter. Georges. Look, all those vehicles. A lot of vehicles here as well. And here's, I don't know, I don't know what's going on there. I think a police stop or something. And fun. I mean, look at the details on the skin here. It's incredible. Even the mole here. It's crazy. A bunch of people of all shapes and sizes. Sunburned. It would be crazy if you could literally get sunburnt in this game. That would be hilarious. Coast Guard playing catch. It's incredible. I'm getting arrested for messing about. Yes. And look at the details on the car as well. On the ground, you see the physically based rendering there. Textures that basically pop out, they're basically 3D. And the windows here are transparent. I don't know like if every interior is accessible. I reckon it would be a lot more than GTA 5 and about similar to Red Dead Redemption 2. And most of the windows just going to be decoration. And this is quite a good picture here. See all the vehicles, loads of vehicles. I don't know how they render all of this, it's crazy. Almost every single window has depth. It's a massive improvement, it's incredible. I reckon when they polish up the game they're going to add depth to all those windows. I think that's part of their mission, to make this game, perfect. And this looks amazing as well. There's a dog, there's a man, perhaps homeless, sitting there. That's a cool, buggy kind of car. An ATV, motorcycles. That's a quick one. Wow. That's a lot. And then his name is Booby, Ike. It's all about Heart, the Jack of Hearts. Booby is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire, spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. Look, he's hustling. Got the gun, got the money. He's gonna have a few missions for us. The detail of the skin, it's just mind-blowing. I always get... It's crazy. The club money pay for the studio, and the drug money pay for it all. Dude. Fruit phone. One of his bodyguards probably. Or his associates. Alright, let's explore the keys. Life in this tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on and pull up a deck chair, but look out. You're right on a doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all of America. So swimming here might be dangerous with sharks and so on. And maybe there's even poisonous stuff. And this is my favourite picture. First of all, you can ride mobility scooters. If you can't ride mobility scooters, I'm going to be so disappointed. That'd be so fun, just doing stunts on a mobility scooter. And look at this guy, look at this, he's gecko. I'm going to have to be so careful not to run over small animals and such, because there are going to be so many animals in this game. See a bunch of people on there. A guy riding a bike with his flip-flops. A dog following him. A bunch of tourists. Tourist truck with dirt on it and everything. And the details are just insane. This is insane. This is beyond next level. This is 2 levels above what any other game shows. Not just in terms of graphics, but in terms of animations and such. I mean, you've seen the trailer, it's just so lifelike. Look at all the details, it's incredible. And this is my second favourite picture. Well, one of my favourite pictures again. Water just looks absolutely breathtaking. All the microplastics and such are detailed to the area. It's incredible. All the beer cans. bunch of boats. It's incredible how much content they can show in one picture, you know? Like how much they can render in. All the water particles, the water physics, everything happening at the same time. It's just mind-blowing what this engine is capable of. Triquan Priest. Triquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Or get some missions from him. Pretty cool. That was so like not Arian Mouse. If the records are hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. Awesome. Like they got a digital audio workstation. That's pretty cool. That's pretty much shows how much detail there is. Like on the screen itself, you literally see every detail as well. And it's probably all animated as well. And all the knobs and the buttons, they all have depth. They didn't hold back on this game at all. Grass Rivers. You know, it might be that Rockstar Games is only showing a bit now, and it might even show more locations as time goes on. You know, they might update the website. That would be pretty cool. Right, let's have a look at this. Maybe you can do alligator hunting. Look at the dirt details. That's one thing that's really impressive. You know, you get all muddy and everything. I think the cat was killed by the alligator. I don't know. Look at that. Bunch of ducks. People chilling here. Cars in the background. There's the city. Clouds look absolutely amazing as well. This looks great too. Yeah, I can't wait to drive this boat. You know, and do alligator hunting or whatever. That'd be fun as well. And this is quite cool. Please chase in water. I mean, driving through mud and such, I really want that to be challenging, you know? You have to get a proper car to do it, not just some sports car that drives up the side of a mountain at 120 miles per hour without any slowdowns. Bayluxi and Roxy, aka Real Demes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and relentless social media presence. Here's some detail. Like the fur coat. The hair. It's flawless. This game's pretty much perfect. Based on how it looks. Like even the microphones, look at the 3D texture on the microphones. Just next level. Fort Gilhorn. But one thing to note is I hope you can drive, this may seem insignificant, but I hope you can drive trains like in Red Dead Redemption 2. That would just be fun, you know? And derail them. That just, you know, cause chaos. I hope everything, single vehicle is drivable. That would just be flyable, drivable, rideable, whatever. That would just be icing on a cake for this game. They're doing a cannabis factory. The lighting, look at the lighting. This, especially the sign, it just looks so good. Proper cinema. You know, he's getting some medication, prescription medication. And here, look, the lighting details on the ground again. It's just incredible. You can drive like these big modified trucks. It's probably some of the modifications you can make to a truck. That'd be pretty cool. And guy pushing a trolley. Truck club. NPCs doing their thing. It's incredible. And dirt on a truck. That looks great as well. Look at the textures on a truck. You can pretty much go right nose up to it. And the textures are perfect. Don't see any pixelation or anything. He's gonna be like the rich dude. Confidence, charm, cunning. Paul's a seasoned bank robber. Always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. Yeah, we'll be doing some missions of him. Yeah, looks like a proper... He's got his own boat. Successful bank robber. That's awesome. You see the red dots from the guns. That's incredible. He's got a bit of sunburn. So the details are just next level. They're beyond anything else. Look at the detail on the seats, for example. It's literally just, it's perfect. There's no jagged edges or anything. The amount of polygons is insane. They're definitely using something like nanite from Unreal Engine, you know, similar technology. Otherwise this wouldn't be possible. Like, with current hardware, I don't believe it would be possible. Ambrosia, alright, another place. It's Biker Town. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values still reign supreme. Whatever the cost, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides jobs, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. Nice. Okay, you see? The details, the leaves, as we saw in the first trailer, the leaves move when you go close to them. So these are going to be flying up and around when driving next to them. It's going to look amazing. It's just this... Everyone will be amazed when this game will be the biggest selling game of all time. I'm telling you right now. Maybe not as much as Minecraft, but I wouldn't be surprised if it overtook it. Really industrial. Every NPC is this detailed. It's just incredible. This is literally just a picture. Jesus. That's pretty incredible as well. There might be dynamic fire events happening. Maybe a mission where you have to put out fires on a weed farm or something, or burn it down like in San Andreas. And look at the sun peering through the clouds, and the shimmer here. This is just insane. Soap. The hair details. See the fingerprints on the screen. I mean, they haven't held back anywhere, have they? Brian Hedder. Brian's a classic drugs runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys, still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Laurie. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work, so he'll be employing us too. For jobs, you know. That's a bit of stuff, you know. Collection of the glasses. This game's going to be like a movie and a game at the same time. Here he is of Jason. Probably doing, look, he's got a bulletproof vest on, he's probably doing a mission of him. You see the dirt on the windows, it's incredible. Car washes will be useful in this game. I hold so much grass in that plane, I could make the state of Leonida levitate. Okay. Wood. It's probably his wife. Looks like a Leonida beach bum, moves like a great white shark. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties, so long as he helps with local shakedowns and stops by for Laura's sangria once in a while. Okay. Wow, this is really cool. You get mountains and such, but a bunch of animals, mud, dirt. This is gonna be, I'm gonna have fun here. Look, the mud is, the mud looks amazing. Mud's gonna be moving about like in Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably much better. The dirt sticks to people, sticks to the vehicles. It can get really grubby when you want to clean. You can drive through a river or something. There's a raccoon just chilling, minding his own business. And it looks like an abandoned factory of some sort. And there's a news helicopter. They're pretty cool. They'll probably be filming you on big chases. I wonder what that will look like. Maybe we'll be on the news, you know. The grass, the details, everything is just incredible. Red Dead Redemption Ultimate did a fantastic job at that. You know, how the grass moved, especially like the bushes and all that. That's just, they nailed that, and it's going to be even better here, no doubt. There's a skull here. There's a elk or something that they've shot down. Probably able to do some hunting missions or just side activities, side missions. And this is a great picture here as well. Here's a mountain lion, or cat or whatever. Grass, everything just looks like life. Heavy hauling trucks, those would be fun to drive. Maybe for a mission or something as well. Bunch of bikes. It looks massive, the map looks massive. It's only a glimpse of what we'll be seeing. And, you know, they'll be simulating hunting animals, hunting other animals and animal behaviours and all that. I mean, they've nailed that pretty much with Red Dead Redemption 2. And they'll be nailing it again with this game. Like, the attention to detail from Rockstar Games is unmatched by anything. In anything. There's a train. Might be the same model from GTA 5, I'm not sure. Maybe they'll update that, or maybe they'll just keep a similar or same train. I hope it's drivable, just for the fun of it. Water, the water splashes look amazing. You'll be able to canoe. That'll be fun. Just canoe down a waterfall. You know, I wonder what the physics are going to be like. They're probably going to be less arcadey like GTA 5, but also not as boaty feeling like GTA 6 when it comes to driving. Amazing. That's all they got to show us, but it's quite a lot, you know. Second trailer, all the screenshots, it's a lot of information they've given us. They'll probably be trickling us more information further down the line and more trailers in the coming months up until launch. I can't wait until the gameplay trailer, I'll be covering that as well. Thanks for watching.